Welcome to Moose Plays, everyone. I'm the Liquor Moose, and today we have something I've been waiting for a while. We have episode 1 of my Magic: The Gathering Arena series. So, I had recorded a few episodes of this before. Unfortunately, the game audio was like I'm just an idiot when it comes to OBS audio settings, so I didn't really have the proper audio settings with that. It kind of was like pretty much useless. You couldn't hear me at all. Luckily, I did test it out a bunch right just now, so I do know I have it right. But yeah, on top of that, I didn't really know how I wanted this to go. I very, very poorly explained how to play the game, but then realized my channel's not really about that. Pretty much since I started my channel, I just like jumped right into Pokemon Draft League and didn't explain at all how it really worked. So that's not really a thing. Like, I'm just not really one to like actually, without a script, describe how this game gets played. Excuse me. So unfortunately, if you don't know how Magic is played, you might be a little lost. But hopefully, for some of you willing to piece it together yourself, or if you already do play, hopefully you guys will stick around for some more episodes of this series. But yeah, so when I first started recording, it was like at the beginning of the ranked season for Best of 3. Since then, I've ranked up a little bit just because I couldn't help myself and I kept playing. We tried a bunch of stuff, but oh yeah, I made adjustments to this deck. Okay, so we're going to start off by playing something that I've been brewing since I've been watching a lot of Jeff Hoagland play. He's been playing a lot of Angrath, the Flame Chain, and this card just seems amazing with how good Hydroid Krasis is in the format. So I decided to build around kind of Angrath and make a red-black midrange deck, centered kind of around this, but like also some very good red creatures in Legion Warboss at 3, Rekindling Phoenix at 4, and an additional 5 mana threat at Skargan Hellkite. Since we are red-black, we have some of the best removal in the game with Vraska's Contempt and Bedevil. Ravenous Chupacabra is kind of on the downtick because since it only kills creatures and there's a lot of matchups where it's like basically a dead card, even though it's pretty good in the mirrors, I decided to cut it because just in favor of all the other cards. With Planeswalkers, these two cards are like more valuable than Chupacabra is. We have a couple Lava Coils. Originally, I had 4, trimmed it down to 2 because like there's so many matchups. Like Esper Control is really popular right now. The Gates deck's really popular right now, where Lava Coil is essentially a dead card, but it's still good enough against aggressive decks and against Sultai decks that I definitely did want some copies in the main. The 2-drops is kind of where I was like still like kind of on the fence about. Orzhov Enforcer, I originally only had playsets of Orzhov Enforcer and Rix Maadi Reveler, which were both very good, but the problem is, especially in Game 1 against the Gates deck, they don't apply enough pressure on their own, so I'm trying something else a little different. I added in 2 Dusk Legion Zealot, as originally I had 4 copies of Carnival Carnage, which was actually surprisingly very good against both the Gates and Control decks, but it came to the point where like I was just drawing too many of them at once, and they became a lot worse, especially because Carnival against those matchups is pretty bad, and I really only want to cast Carnage. And then finally, for some extra card advantage, we do have Theater of Horrors, because even though like this mostly shows up in like aggressive decks, and that was, I think, the idea of this card was like to put it in aggressive shells, it really fits well in this deck as just like being able to hoard cards until I am able to get some points of damage in, and then I just have a bunch of cards at my disposal. Now, as for the sideboard, 4 copies of Duress, that's pretty obvious for the control matchups. Cast Down for kind of the aggressive and mid-range matchups is basically these kill everything except for like Niv Mizzet, and if people still play Carnage Tyrant, it's funny because like Carnage Tyrant and Niv Mizzet, because that's kind of on the downtick as well, both of them were like kind of the premier creatures of the format, and now they're just both seeing a significant decrease of play just with the way the meta's worked out. Extra copies of Lava Coil for aggressive and mid-range matchups. Treasure Map for another source of card advantage and card filtering against control. We have Cry of the Carnarium against for more aggressive strategies. We do have Plaguecrafter here. It's kind of like a catch-all, which can hit the oh my goodness, like if they do have Carnage Tyrant and Niv Mizzet, if I come up against those, these can hit those to be able to sacrifice them, as well as the Esper decks are starting to play Chromium, and without Plaguecrafter here, I actually have no way to beat Chromium. If I do end up playing against Esper Control, I basically have to beat them down before they get Chromium down. And then finally we have a couple copies of Drill Bit, because I really... The problem with with mid-range decks is they always struggle against control, and I was just like so fed up with some of the control matchups. As salty as it may seem, like I just felt like having more copies of Drill Bit, just being able to like not only get specific cards from their hand, but also being able to take out Chromium from their hand instead of just like playing around it after they cast it or killing them before they can cast it. So yeah, we're trying out this. This is kind of a deck I've been grinding, so as we continue through the series, I might continue to play this deck. I have a bunch of other decks lined up as well that we could potentially play. But yeah, so I'm going to start off with this deck. I've really liked the way the deck has been feeling, so I'll definitely keep going with this, and hopefully you'll be able to see some progress as I continue to improve the deck. That would be nice. But yeah, the idea of this series is to at least get some meaningful games of best of 3 matches to provide some entertaining games at least. I'm in gold right now, so like these games aren't going to be like complete garbage, but grinding a lot is kind of difficult. Okay, so this hand, it needs another red source for Rekindling Phoenix, but honestly I don't think I can mulligan it considering I have a removal spell on 2 and the Theater of Horrors on 3. If I'm going up against the Gates deck, I might regret keeping his hand. Okay, so we're probably going up against Esper Control. So Theater of Horrors is probably gone. Yeah, they don't care about the Lava Coil. So now I feel silly for keeping this hand. Because this hand is really bad against Esper Control. If they have Thought Erasure here... Okay, they don't. Treasure Map. Okay. That also... I mean, it's something I can cast on 3. I'm going to use this on upkeep. That's good, they scry to the bottom. It's always good when they scry to the bottom. It means it wasn't what they were looking for. Alright, perfect. Well, we have another red source. So we're kind of playing Magic. So we can hold up Bedevil. I don't know what even threat. I'm surprised they don't have a blue land yet. But maybe they aren't Esper just because they have Treasure Map. And normally they would play Search for Azcanta if they were... excuse me, if they were... oh my goodness, I'm blanking. If they were Esper. Alright, so yeah, we'll just jam Rekindling Phoenix here since I've got nothing else to do. Perfect. If they don't activate this, that kind of tells that they have a... Yeah, they probably have a Vraska's Contempt here that they want to cast on this Rekindling Phoenix, which is really bad for us, not gonna lie. Oh wow, why didn't they activate it then? They just missed a land drop? Huh. I mean, that's okay with me. I would love to attack with my Phoenix. Oh, they just didn't want to lose the tempo. That still seems wrong to me. I feel like they still should have done that on their upkeep. Ixalan's Binding. Oh, that's unfortunate. Because the one thing we have, or the one thing that Red-Black has trouble with is they cannot kill enchantments. Maybe I should. You know what? That was a mistake. I should have bedeviled that. That was definitely a mistake on my part. I'm an idiot. I 100% should have bedeviled my own Rekindling Phoenix, and now I'm getting punished for it. Because now I have literally nothing to do. That was a huge mistake on my part. Because now this locks me out of playing any of the other Phoenixes that I could potentially draw. However, them doing nothing is still pretty good for me. Fuck! See? Look at that. I'm getting punished. Oh man, Magic's great. What they got? An Angel of Grace. Well, I mean, might as well get this while they're tapped down, right? I guess they had all those. Still, I definitely should have. That was a huge mistake on my part. Like a huge mistake. So just white-black control. That's a good one. a swamp out here to fake the Bedevil. What? There's no fire, no steel. That's normally the voice line.
No fire.
There it is.
No steel.
All right. Moment of okay. There's no way they have blue in this deck, so we're just going up against black-white control. They have Angel of Grace. I was gonna say these Lava Coils are probably pretty poopy, but they do have Angel of Graces. That's really bad. I am getting ridiculously punished for not killing my own Rekindling Phoenix. Probably end up losing this game because of that misplay, if I'm being completely honest. Because if I had this around just to keep attacking and then I was able to play that one out, this game would have been a lot different. Alright. That's not bad. I'll play this as the big version, I think. I mean, both are equally bad against kill spells, but it's a 3-turn... Maybe I do just want to haste it. They discarded a Moment of Craving already, so I kind of doubt they have more copies of it. I think I'm supposed to make it big. Because then I also am holding up activation, but then I also have access to Vraska's Contempt here. Which they also have. Probably dead. Draw a card with the Treasure Cove. I'll probably end up returning my Engrath. Actually, either way, I have the yeah, there it is. Luckily, we do have the Vraska's Contempt for.
You're just fuel for the fires of freedom, Cur.
Now we have to get rid of our Lava Coil, which probably wasn't doing anything anyways.
No fire. No steel.
Yikes. Alright. Bedevil. Alright. Yes, I wasn't technically dead, but they have a million cards in hand. They were almost assuredly winning that game. Actually, I probably this might be a match where Drillbit's really good. What's bad here? They had a bunch of exiling spells because they're black and white, so I think Orzhov Enforcer is probably pretty bad here. Do I want this treasure map? I feel like it's almost too slow. So yeah, we got super punished there for not killing my Phoenix. That was a huge misplay on my part. Huge misplay. Kind of have to hope they they also don't draw their Ixalan's bindings and stuff, because like I literally have no way to interact with those if they bring them out. Alright, normally I don't keep... normally with this deck I don't keep 2 land hands, but since we have Reveler here, 2 lands with Reveler is usually pretty good. And even if we do, like, naturally draw the lands, we have an insane curve here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they're going down to 5 as well. Okay, so I definitely want to get this drill bit active then. Evolving Wilds. Alright, we'll get rid of the second Reveler, I think. Is that correct? That might not be correct. I'll get rid of the Hellkite since I'm the furthest off of casting it. Because if I miss on a land, then I do want this Reveler to be able... Yeah, see? So I want to hold this Reveler to be able to give me another shot at a land. Alright, well, we got that. The question now is whether I want a Legion War Boss. They're on to what 3 drops to that? Like just Mortify? Which would be pretty bad for this. You know what, I think it's just fine to play this. Perfect. Now we can Drill Bit and Reveler next turn. You know what? Now I feel like an idiot for not that probably should have been on my radar. I guess that's on me. Hold back the War Boss so they don't yeah, this is fine. Pretty sure I just do this now. Didn't want them blocking this. If they have Vraska's Contempt, yikes. Is this worth a trade? I think it's worth a trade. Okay, yeah, okay, so we got what I wanted, so now we attack, so we're guaranteed to trigger, yeah, this is fine. So now we guarantee trigger Spectacle, we can Drill Bit them. Definitely take that Lyra, and now we can play Rekindling Phoenix. Alright. No, they have the Mortify so they can kill the egg. So yeah, we don't block this. Yikes. Alright, so they only have Mortify in hand. I'm pretty sure I plus here.
No fire.
Make them get rid of their Mortify. Attack with this. And hopefully draw a bunch of bricks. Ah, crap. Now they can kill my Angrath. Well, that's unfortunate. We can draw another Angrath. That would probably be ideal.
You're on your own.
Probably worst possible. Now we're in a top deck war. That was a pretty good one. Yeah, he blocks here, but I mean, at least next turn, it makes him stop attacking. Well, actually, if he doesn't have an exile spell, he's just dead on board because of this. Perfect. Alright. Confirm discard spells against the control deck. Pretty good. They have Bell Haunts. I don't think I want those, but they have... The problem is... Are Plague Crafters good enough? Because, like, when I only have these as my kill spells, and they also have Lyra in their deck, but have, like, mid-range stuff like this. Because Lava Coil and Cast Down can't hit Lyra. These can, but... What else did we see that game? History of Venalia? Maybe sacrificing those tokens is fine. I guess worst comes to worst is a 3-mana Edict effect. The problem is, what's it better than in this deck? Maybe Legion War Boss isn't that good. Like, they're white-black, so they have a lot of removal, and a lot of the bodies they're playing just kind of stonewall the tokens. And I'm also on the draw, right? Yeah, we'll do this. See what kind of opener we get. Hopefully, we get like that last opener hand that we had was pretty good. It only had 2 lands, but the Reveler really smooths it out. 2 lands plus Reveler is always good. Like, my rule of thumb is, like, I've always had a problem with I've always had a problem with keeping lands with too many, or hands with too many lands in them, just because you always figure you'll draw other things and then you always flood out. So I probably, like, max have 4 lands in hand. Unless, like... but Reveler kind of changes that on both ends, right? Because if you do end up flooding... If you keep, like... If... I never keep a 1-lander. I didn't... obviously, you never keep a 7-lander. I'll probably never keep a 6-lander. 5-lander I keep if there's... if I have Reveler as one of the cards. And 2-lander I keep if I have Reveler as one of the cards. Reveler is a really good draw fixer. Plus, I can... There's been multiple times... I wonder what's taking him so long. There's been multiple times where, like, I've had Spectacle active and it's like the last card in my hand and I just get to draw 3 cards off of it. It's pretty great. Sure, it's 4 mana for a 2/2, but I mean, you did just draw 3 cards. So it's pretty worth... Okay, there we go. Okay, this hand's fantastic. Sure. I guess no matter how I do this, right? Does these always come into play tapped, whereas I can have these come in untapped? That's good for me. Alright, we'll, I'm definitely playing this, I'm just not sure what I want to filter away. I think I want to filter away one of the Blood Crypts. That was a pretty good one. Them also not playing anything is very good for us. I think I want to just start playing Theater of Horrors, right? Just start getting the card advantage. Hopefully they leave this Reveler on the table for next turn. Alright, that's fine. We'll discard a Mountain here. That's pretty cool. Also a pretty good one. I know it's somewhat not resource efficient to not play the Blood Crypt here, just because I literally have nothing else to do since I don't want a Carnival. But getting lands out from under here is always better than playing them from your hand. I have another Bellhaunt? Jeez. Okay, Alright, I'm pretty sure I need to discard the Blood Crypt now. It's also sort of another reason to always play them. Well, now oh my god, now I look really foolish. I look really foolish now. Did not expect to draw 2 Angraths. Okay, I think I'm gonna take this Rix Maadi Reveler off the table. It's like, without me playing this, it doesn't really matter, right? Which one I keep, and this at least gives me more power. Rekindling Phoenix is it? Oh, rest in peace, Blood Crypt, Mountain Blood Crypt. God. Alright, let's see if they kill this. They have an Angel of Grace. Alright. Well, wait till I think the play is we wait till they block, yeah, and then we Carnival it. This way they trade. I can't play either of these, but like it's the only thing I had to do. And it makes it so there isn't a 5/4 flyer in my face. Yikes. What did I just... a Memorial to Folly? I think I'm just... what have they played so far? Just those? They have to have Vraska's Contempts in here, right? Or like some sort of kill spell. I feel like the play might actually be just ping them for 1, and then play the, yeah, actually that's what I'm gonna do. Because me playing this into a Vraska's Contempt is really bad, and at least this way I can guarantee the 5th land. It's a weird sequence, and I kind of got punished for discarding all my lands. I still stand by my judgment at the time. Yikes. Alright, we do have a Plaguecrafter here, so hopefully they don't play another creature, but... it's a pretty good one. And Evolving Wilds? What we get? Another land. I'm pretty sure I'm just supposed to do this now. Perfect. Alright. Let's kind of hope they start drawing bricks. It's fine. Probably get a plains just to even it out. I have a 3rd one. Wow. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Yikes. We are probably dead. Wow. Wow, I got super punished for discarding all my lands and not hitting them on time. Fuck me, eh? Yeah, alright, we'll move along. Well, they were meaningful games of Magic. We did well in game 1, but sorry, not in game 1, in game 2, but game 1 and game 3 did not particularly go as planned. Let's fire up another one. I'll probably end up playing, I guess depending on how the matches go. The first time I recorded, I did 3 matches per deck that I did. So I'll probably do this one for 3 matches. Seems pretty decent. Seems like a decent time. Like I already knew going into this that these would be slightly longer videos, just because like only having 1 match does not really showcase any deck in any capacity. I think I should keep this hand. Downside to mulliganing. I feel like I should keep that too. As weird as it looks, I know. Kind of had a feeling of how this deck looks, and yeah. I feel like hitting all my land drops on time is definitely where I want to be with this deck. Huh. Are they playing? They're either playing Pirates or they're playing mono black aggro. And if they're playing mono, I kind of hope it's mono black aggro. Yeah, Pirates doesn't normally play this card. Or wait, does it? No, not usually. Well, now it looks silly for topping the Dragon Skull Summit, but I mean it hits 2nd red, so it makes sense. Okay, they are playing Pirates. This card can get out of hand pretty quickly. The big issue, are they just playing mono black Pirates potentially? Yeah, this card's gonna get out of hand rather quickly. Hey look, another land. Oh, magic. Alright, we do not need... We do not need all those lands. I said this in the last video, but Magic is like straight up the game that made me not care about hacks in Pokemon. Like, whenever hacks happens in Pokemon, it's just kind of like this. All you can do is laugh about it, because there's literally nothing else you can do. Hey, look, another land. Yeah, Legion War Boss. Alright, I need to start playing a little more conservatively, because these Menace Pirates are going to run me out of the water. Plus, this can block the flyer, so they like have to have land Vraska's Contempt in order to take this off the field, which at least means this is staying home. But they'll probably actually end up attacking with the pirate tokens. I'd like to get some pressure off the table, so I'll probably. If only one of these had an extra toughness. I guess worst case, I guess what I can do is like use these two to block a pirate, because then this leaves a spirit behind because of Afterlife. They're attacking with everything, eh? Alright, so they're obviously short on lands. Pretty sure I'm supposed to do this. Ow! Oh no, they don't have the. So there's a pirate that gives Death Touch, so I did kind of have to watch out for that. Alright, so that's good. They have land Kite Sail. Decent. Another land. Oh, there's a Dusk Legion Zealot. Alright, so this is actually pretty nice, because it puts a blocker into play. Alright, so let's attack with this flyer. I need to start pressuring their life total a bit. Maybe that was wrong. That might have been wrong. The problem is if they lead on the freebooter, I have to kill. Yeah, I have to use Bedevil against it because it's the only thing they can take. So now the only benefit is they just get to see my hand. Alright, so now I have to start holding back, unfortunately. But luckily this gives me another blocker. Does he have another one of those? What even was March of the Drowned? It's only one man, so yeah, he's definitely playing mono black pirates. That's a weird one. This is like very awkward. I mean, I have to play this to get another creature on board. Okay, so this leaves me mana to activate this, and I'll probably end up getting the Enforcer back. I have to attack with this, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll definitely get the Enforcer back. Kind of looks like they're hungry for mana right now. It might have been a mistake. Our life total might be too low for me to have attacked with this earlier. They have a thing? Oh, if they have a moment of craving, that's actually pretty bad. Not really. Just means they get to kill this. But it comes back. I'll probably end up killing this. I was wondering if they'd have this. So it's not fantastic for us, but I don't think it's the end of the world. So he's just going to kill both of these, that's fine. Oh, does he have another one of those things to pick? Nope. Alright, let's get our Enforcer back to get another blocker. What do you even get? More lands and an Angrath. If they're black, they probably don't have any haste creatures. I don't have enough lands to ping and play Angrath. That'd be so good. I definitely play this. There's no like haste menace, so I think I'm safe to attack with my Phoenix. Yeah, because then I can. Yeah, here we go. So I'm gonna play this Dragon Skull Summit and play Angrath. Hey, look, a distraction.
You're just no fire, no steel.
What is this? Yeah, so they're just playing mono black pirates. They're playing a lot of like not very good cards, but that's okay. They've also been kind of screwed. We've been lucky to draw a million cards. Yeah, I think we kind of got away with something in that game, but I guess I can't really complain. Okay. Cast down Lava Coil. What's bad here? So the thing is, this kills their 2/1, but I guess Lava Coil does it anyways. And Cast down. Yeah, and the 4 mana thing isn't really that relevant. The reason I also had this was because, like, yes, the Carnage is good against control, but Carnival can also kill the Explore creatures in response to the trigger. Against Sultai, sorry. Oh. Probably put in Cry. What's bad here? Legion Warboss probably isn't too particularly good, right? Yeah, probably not. Could very well have a bunch of cheap removal, plus their, Pirates famously have a lot of 2/2s, which can kind of block 1/1s for days. Legion Warboss is just so good. Like, the 3-drop Splot was kind of tricky when I was first crafting this deck. I don't have enough non-token creatures to play Midnight Reaper effectively, or for it to be worthwhile, I guess. Goblin Chain Whirler was completely out of the question since because of the triple red. This hand does nothing for the first 3 turns, so I think I have to mulligan it. This hand, I said I don't usually keep 5 landers. Normally, if this was Reveler, it would probably be a snap keep, just because this 6 would be better than a random 5. But I mean, this still draws me a card, and plus I get to scry to at least see. Yeah, so we'll scry that land at the bottom. I have white. Huh. Alright, well, we have things to do, at least. I originally didn't have these in because their body just wasn't relevant enough, and that might be the case in this matchup, to be honest. Well, this has to have another pirate on the field in order for it to go crazy, so luckily we're not at that stage of the game yet. Yeah, I can think of better draws. Right, and then the other 3-drop that would have been considered was Rune Raider, which, if it was... Whoa! Are they about to shut off my Angrath? Dude, what? Oh my god. They're sniping me, but not really. Man, that is disgusting. Well, luckily we have Bedevils to kill those things. So let's attack. I'll play this first because if I draw a tap land, then I'll play it. It wasn't a tap land, but man, that is big beats. That they shut that off. They just have that in their sideboard to turn off. Okay, this is just shenanigans now. Bedevil! Bedevil! Crap. That's shenanigans. Do they just have this main board? Like what? What other artifacts? Unless this is also sideboard. That is absolute. That is absolute shenanigans. Do I attack with these? No, they have just a 5/5, and holding these back again at least block this. This has got to be a sideboard plan, right? Yikes! Feels bad doing this, but at least gets them off the table. We might be really dead to this. Alright. Oh, this is indestructible though? Crap. Let's activated abilities. Pretty sure I just have to play this big, right? I have Phylactery Lich. Alright, so we'll definitely bring in Plague Crafters then in game 3, because this game doesn't look like it's going too well. Sorcerous Spyglass. God, man, could you imagine if they didn't have this? Like if this was just some other random artifact? What kind of sorcery is this? Phyrexian Scriptures. This deck is sweet. This deck is hilarious. Alright, we're dead here. I just have a bunch of blanks. It's indestructible, too big, and I can't activate anything here. Could you imagine if that wasn't a Sorcerous Spyglass, though? Like, if that was like a treasure map that they put that on? I guess maybe not treasure map, but like a Fountain of Renewal or something. We could have played Angrath. Oh, excuse me, -3 to steal it. Actually, I couldn't attack with it because I wouldn't control anything with a counter on it, so it would have at least destroyed it. That would have been sweet. Alright, so they have those, so I have to bring in Plague Crafters. Do I want to bring in Drill Bits, too? The fact that they have Sorcerous Spyglass is pretty insane. So I feel like I need to keep Cast Down. Like, that was just a... not coincidence, but, like, just a random... like, that was just, like, the specific part of the deck that was good against Cast Down. What's bad here? I mean, Dusk Legion Zealot kind of kept us in that game. I think it's still this, right? The body's pretty meaningless. We have Reveler to kind of do the same thing on 2, and it's like Reveler is objectively better in the late game than Dusk Legion Zealot is. Mind you, sacrificing a Dusk Legion Zealot to the Plague Crafter would be great. I'm pretty sure this is still a mulligan. 5 lands is just too many. I'll keep it. So I'll probably end up having to bend the Angrath, which is really unfortunate. That's what I gotta do. Yeah, that just happened. Alright, draw Bedevil. Would I kill that if I did draw Bedevil? It doesn't even matter. Boy, Magic's great sometimes. Oh, they have that again. They might never activate this now. Alright. Alright, we're in this. We're in this. Alright, so we're not attacking, because they just block it. But now we get to -3 and take control of it. Sounds good to me. So I'm not going to block here because they could have a So I could have a kill spell for the egg that this creates after, and then that's just bad for me. Yikes! Bedevil! Bedevil! If I'd drawn Bedevil there, I could have killed that and killed both of these. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm still supposed to play this and take one.
Never seen water burn.
Get over here! Alright, so now they sacrifice it. I'm going to keep this back to protect this. But I would like to get this shot in. I'm going to start scrying. Surprised, I guess it kind of makes sense that they would do that. They definitely can't. They can only scry one more time with this now. It's good that they bottomed. Because if this flips over to the land, when there are no permanents. Actually, does that work? Does that work like that? Because this says when there are no permanents. So does this keep the counters if it flips? I actually don't know. It has to hit an artifact when it enters. But with this flips, I actually don't know if it keeps the counters. If it does, that would actually be pretty cool. Be really annoying. I can definitely say that. Alright, so we're hoping... Okay, Bedevil. Bedevil. Come on, Bedevil. Probably worst possible. So I can do this. Alright, well, let's start with this.
No fire, no steel.
I think that might actually be the play. Alright, so we'll sacrifice this, get back the Reveler. And then we can play the Reveler. I can't do that, but I can at least get rid of this Cry, because it's... Or do I want to get rid... No, I should get rid of the Cry. We'll hold back here. I'll keep this alive as long as I can. Definitely need my next draw to be Bedevil. 100%. If they have a kill spell for this, it's not looking good for us. If they have a kill spell for this token we're about to make, that's really bad. Come on, brick. Brick. Well, they didn't snap off the kill spell, which kind of makes me believe they don't have it. What is this? Okay, that's not that bad. Alright, come on. Bedevil. Bedevil. Woohoo! Got him! Get sad, yes! Yes! No tricks, yes! Goodbye, phylactery liches. Yes! You know, it's for things like that make this game amazing. Alright, now we are super far ahead. Now we can start attacking with this since it gained haste from coming back. Oh, that made me really happy. Oh, yeah, good game, good game. Oh, that was great. I have no idea how long I've been recording for, but like I said, I'll try. Like, I kind of want to end on a high note, but also, like, I think getting one more in is fine. That was awesome. That's like everything that makes Magic so good. You play to your outs. Oh, that was so good. I just have a big smile on my face now. Alright, hopefully we can pull out another one too. Sounds great. What we got here? What are we playing against? Not Gates. That deck's annoying. Not Nexus either. A little bit of Sultai. Alright. I actually don't think I've played against Sultai with this, so this will be a good test. That might have been a mistake, actually. Yeah, I definitely should have either shocked that end or played a Mountain. Okay. We didn't get punished, luckily, because Carnival couldn't kill this regardless. If they had either Merfolk Branch, if they had Merfolk Branchwalker there, or even Llanowar Elves, I probably would have wanted to kill it with Carnival. But I think at this point, Orzhov Enforcer is probably fine. This will be a really good test. This, unfortunately, it means that this video will probably go on for quite a bit, because mid-range mirrors tend to go on for quite a while. So sorry about that, but at least you got to see that pretty sweet. Man, that final rip in that last game was just awesome. Do I care? I don't think so. Yeah, because if they kill the token, that's pretty not great for me. Shadelight Ranger. Okay, yeah. See, this is another one I could have killed if I had. Jeez. See, like, this is kind of the match where I kind of wish I had 4 of these in the deck. Just for this matchup. To see how good they really are, like, on the other side. Legion War Boss looks not great here. I'll say that. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to just... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to just Reveler, filter a land, and hold up this. That was a good one. That was perfect. I don't think I'm supposed to attack. I'm supposed to play defense here. Jeez. So I'll probably end up killing my Reveler. I'm gonna kill that. Sure. They just have a Find is the problem. This card is very good. Like, this card is extremely good. Find, like, the Finality half, when this card was revealed, everyone thought, like, the Finality half was probably the only reason you play it, and it seems a little bit expensive. But Find is super good. Being able to draw 2 cards for 2 mana, especially, like, specifically 2 cards that you want, is always really good. Okay, we move to blockers. The problem is, because, like, I was thinking about... blocking here, and then Carnival to deal the last point of damage, but he can just pick it back up with Find. So maybe I'm supposed to hold on to this. No, hang on. No. We'll do that. We'll do that. And then we'll play Phoenix after that. Hopefully that's worthwhile. That was an alright draw. Get in our chip shots when we can. Yikes. Vraska's Contempt. Well, if they had that, let's hope they don't have another one for the big Skargan Hellcat I'm gonna play. Oh, do they have Vivian here? That'd be really bad for us. Not Vivian. Okay. Alright, I'm not going to block this because they can just pick it back up with Find and then kill this again. Find is just such a good card. Also, sorry if you hear some Discord notifications. I always leave it open, and now that... Yikes, that's a good one for him. Alright, so now we gotta get our shots in with this. These Seeker Squires are gonna be annoying. Yeah, this card's definitely gonna get sided out. This card... The problem is the 3 slot, like I said, is just like so... not fantastic in these colors. Like, this is probably like the best one that isn't like restricted, because like arguably Chain Whirler would be better, but like that's just nonsense with it being costing triple red. Like, me having 3 mountains out already is pretty... Like, that's a pretty rare case. I think I'm still supposed to play it out because I literally have nothing else to do. Maybe that was wrong. Maybe I was supposed to hold up an activation of this. That was probably more correct. Now they have to block with this. Yeah, that was probably wrong. Oh well. They'll probably Vivian shoot this, and then I'll just get sad. Yeah, look at that.
Lost so much already. Sometimes restoration means retribution.
Okay, same thought. I'm pretty sure I'm not blocking here. Because, like, if I just block and trade here, it's like, alright, we're probably dead. Okay, so this has to attack. They can block. Oh no, yeah, okay, I got it. So we do this, and then on the mentor trigger, we just have to target the goblin, and then this Vivian guaranteed dies. All right, yeah, we're good. And they probably just let that happen. I'm taking a bunch of damage on the crackback though. Maybe I should have just let this back to block. Just a chump. I mean, I'm going to 5 here, which isn't horrid. The problem is just like Sue. Well, them having nothing there is pretty good for us. Alright, I'm pretty sure I'm only attacking with... I'm going to hold this in hand to kind of fake a Bedevil. Oh, do they have a Contempt? Why are they hovering over their own creature? Okay, they do have it. Alright, so I have to attack with this, so I will. I'm pretty sure we've got to be dead here, right? Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, they really want to get this back. That's not fantastic. I have to attack with this. We're probably not winning this one, but we'll get these poopy Legion war bosses out of here after this game. This card's not particularly good against midrange. Funny thing is, it's not even good against... Oh, they have that? Yeah, we're... Forgot about the quote-unquote hidden mode, not gonna lie. Well, if we can rip... Not that. Alright, we're dead. Alright, those Legion war bosses are pretty poopy. Lava Coils are fantastic. What else is good here? So I didn't see any blue there, which is really confusing to me. What creatures do they end up playing with? Chupacabra, Seeker Squire. They no doubt have Wild Growth Walker. Whether they side them out, I'm not sure of, but these can still kill Hydroid Crazes if they have them. So I should probably bring them in. I wonder if I'm supposed to bring Drillbit. Like, I didn't see blue, so that makes me wonder if they're just straight green-black, and if that's the case, they definitely have Carnage Tyrant. So I wonder if I'm supposed to bring these in, but like, what do I... Maybe Dusk Legion Zealot's pretty bad here. Like, the body... Like, this gets blocked by... The only thing it doesn't trade with in combat is, like... is Branch Walkers and Jade Light Rangers without counters on them. Branch Walker might be a little realistic, but like Jade Light Ranger is probably going to have at least one counter on it. Yeah, I'm probably supposed to bring those out and bring in drill bits. Let's hope to get a pretty good one on the play here. Yeah, this will definitely be the last game. They'll probably all I record for tonight too. I kind of telling of when I record this. Not that it really matters, but I still haven't fully built for Ben yet. So, and it's like it's currently Saturday night. We're supposed to battle tomorrow. So, this hand is like it's so reactive, and I guess okay. We'll keep this. We're going first. I guess if they have a Llanowar Elves, I guess it's fine. So. Alright. I think I'm supposed to just play this. It doesn't. I just have Seeker Squires again. Okay, so I'm not really getting punished for this. Like these only kill the green Explorer creatures. Let's offer them the trade. Taking 1 point return isn't too bad. Sure, I guess. Yeah, I don't really care. That wasn't bad. I don't know if I'm supposed to play it out yet, though. I probably am. That's a pretty good one, and I can always, like, I have removal on end here. Like, and I can always respond to it. This card's already proving to be pretty good against mid-range. Like, this was definitely one of the... I watch a lot of Jeff Hoagland, and he talks a lot about, like, high things about this card. And, like, just actually experiencing is actually, like... It's been pretty decent. So he definitely... I think I still offer the 2-for-1 here. Because then that means I have to spend a kill spell on my token. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. I guess I only get to kill one of them. Still get a 1/1 here. Play this now. They have too many cards in hand for it to be good, so I think we pass. And then if for whatever reason they do absolutely nothing, I can just ping them. It's like spending a Contempt or a Bedevil on this is a pretty feels bad, man. Alright. Well, there goes our theater reporters.
Beasts are much more reliable
Oh, wow.
than humans.
Just no respect for theater. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to Bedevil this, right? Because unless they're playing Golgari Find Broker, they don't get that back, but they could. But they have a lot more creature recursion with like Memorial right there. They're more likely to have Find Finality than they are Find Broker. So, so I think spending this on a creature, I think, is better than on the Planeswalker. Get there, get another card. It's a land. Wasn't horrible. And let's attack. Okay. We'll play. Shocking this in kind of like screams that I have a 2-mana play, right? Okay, we won't do that then. We'll display this. play this tapped. I mean, I can still kill a 1 toughness thing, so I guess it's not the end of the world if they have one. Put 2 loyalty. What is this? That is a weird one. I mean, I guess that's a that's pretty niche. Not gonna lie. I have to feel they're keeping that on top. Interesting. Alright, so we get another card. Ooh! That's a good one. Yeah, let's attack. Let's play right? Yeah, and then we can hold up cast down. Yeah, that's all good. So I highly doubt they have a haste creature. Get over here. It's unfortunate we couldn't unfortunately we couldn't have attacked with it, but like still. They have a Contempt. That's fine. My plan was if they attacked with this, I would have cast it down. And nothing I can do if they have a Contempt. They're just loving their Seeker Squires, eh? If they show me like a fucking Doom Whisper or something, I'm gonna feel like an idiot. Alright, that's not that bad. It might actually been it. Oh, they kept it. Got some alright ones. I think at this point I'm supposed to filter away one of the Lava Coils. Vraska's Contempt is more versatile than it. And like, now that they have 3 cards in hand, Carnage becomes a lot better. So now they have to ditch. What was that? What is this? Alright, well now I know they have those. That really should not be a constructed playable card. Perfect, look at that. It's not gonna hold one if they have it. They might actually have to spend the Chupacabra on this. Because this is just enabling this is just, oh yikes. Alright, well I drew the other cast down to be able to kill that, so that's not that. Yeah, they're gonna kill the token. Because me getting to activate Spectacle to be able to play the card under Theater of Horrors every turn is getting really annoying for them. Piece of candy, you say? Pretty sure I just play this in Uptick, right? Yeah, I can play this Uptick and then Lava Coil this.
Here he wants no fire, no steel.
So I'll probably end up getting rid of their Seeker Squire, since that's, yeah, a lot less relevant. We'll coil this Chupacabra so they can't get it back with a Memorial. And now we'll, yeah. It's only for 1, and this doesn't have haste. Oh, you know what's so rude is I can... yeah, this is definitely right. The only way they take this off is with the Vraska's Contempt. They do have Wild Growth Walker. They're not going to play that. Just saying. I might get greedy here. Actually, wait. No, this is good, because I can plus... Yeah, this is all good. Because I can plus this, make them discard this. Yeah. I guess they can just Memorial it back, but I mean... Then they're not getting... What even is there to get? Not much. You got a Phoenix.
No fire, no steel.
And now I'll Contempt their Wild Growth Walker. So they don't gain a bunch of life. Now I'll attack with this. Oh, let's play the Phoenix actually. Guess that would be the smart thing to do. Yeah, so now they can memorial back something. Probably memorial back that Hydra. Yeah. I have 2 kill spells, and if they don't kill this, then I can get it over here. Yeah. And then it would have died afterwards. That would have been extremely great for me and extremely rude towards them. I think I like the way I sideboarded for this. I feel like this has got to be better than Plaguecrafter, right? They have like a bunch of garbage creatures, like they've had just a bunch of Seeker Squires and stuff. Yeah, so Plaguecrafter's probably not that good. I think I'm good the way it's boarded in. My removal packages set up pretty good against green-black. The biggest trouble is always like the aggressive decks have trouble punching through Wild Growth Walker unless they like, especially the mono red deck. The one that kind of can do it well is white based aggressive decks, which just like can have these turns of just generating massive outputs of damage at once. But yeah, with like, since we have like 3 Bedevils and 2 Vraskas Contempts, we have, yikes. I need 2 lands to make this hand good, and even then. I'm on the draw, which kind of makes me want to keep this otherwise mediocre hand. We're gonna get greedy. I probably should not bottom that. Alright. We'll fake a Carnival again. Alright, well. That wasn't bad. We're playing Magic. I'm pretty sure as the game goes on, these are going to get less relevant, even though all the games we've played so far have depicted otherwise. Actually, no, they have those Hydras. Yeah. So I'll save the cast down until I absolutely have to. Sure. I have a Chupacabra, you say? Decent. The problem is, what do I filter? These are the only 2 cast downs I have. This Lava Coil is looking good to either get rid of this or exile a Chupacabra so they can't recur it back. So the problem becomes what I filter. And honestly, the play might actually just be land cast down this, or like land pass. That's actually what I'm gonna do. If I end up drawing like something I just can't cast, like I feel like, alright, well I'm glad I didn't burn the Lava Coil. Cast this down now. So I don't get to draw a card. Okay. So now we Lava Coil this. And I think I'm supposed to filter the cast down here. Alright, that wasn't bad. So they can Chupacabra here, but now like I can just Carnival and get their last 2 cards out of their hand, and literally all they're left with is just this 2/2. So that draw wasn't the best, but I think that's definitely the line. So now they're in top deck mode. There's another Swamp and a Chupacabra. That was a pretty good one. Well, now we get to see who has the better top decks. I'm probably not going to kill this for a bit. I'd rather hit something a little more impactful than this 2/2. Alright, something good. That was a good one. Let's get him. Wow, Carnival Carnage has been really good in these games. Are they going to cast down? Oh, status statue. Oh, they have that. Alright, so I can't Contempt, but now once again they're top decking. Alright, that's a good one to Contempt. Need them drawing cards. That's a weird one. This was a weird green-black deck. That'll do. I don't have a Vivian read. Alright, we'll ping them. Phoenix. So normally I'd keep extra lands in hand, but like with like the activation of this, that's not the greatest for us. With the activation of this being 4 mana, I think getting as many lands on the battlefield as possible is good. Just so that way, if something like that happens, which I think is what we go for, and then save the Lava Coil for the next turn. Yeah. Plus, if this was a thing, if this costed 3 or less, then I would probably minus, because then that way I get to sacrifice it after. Yikes. They actually do have respect for Theater of Horrors this time, because that definitely lost them the game. That definitely cost them last game. 100%.
Burn.
Woohoo! That was a good one. This can't hit. No, gain control of. I'm pretty sure I'm just supposed to keep plussing.
No fire, no steel.
I'll Lava Coil their thing now. Alright, so now if they have an answer to this, if they have an answer to this, then I always have my second one. So they're technically drawing 2 cards per turn, but like Angrath, I guess unless they play both, Angrath can essentially. Oh, that's not good. They do have it. That's not good for us. Oh my god, Drillbit, you are. I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Because they drew that off of Vivian.
Fire, no steel.
I'm dead in 2 turns, so I kind of needed a. We're probably dead to this. It's unfortunately a couple turns too late with this. I'll do it for the memes, but I probably should choose legend you wish to keep, so I wish to keep this one.
The fires of freedom. No fire, no steel.
Not that it really mattered. So now he's got 2 turns on me. I have no direct damage, so.
Come to me.
So this Vivian pretty much won them the game, and by pretty much I mean it won. I can't even say it won. Yeah, no, it drew this. They actually had respect for the. Wow.
Tougher storms than you.
Maybe I shouldn't have played the second one then. If he was going to do that. He straight up has a 2-turn clock on me. Alright, we're pretty dead here. I'll take a look at their last card, but it doesn't really matter. We're dead here. Sure. Hey, game opponent. I'm just going to concede.
I've seen things that will break something.
I don't really have any meaningful life gain. Not that can not get them bypass the Carnage Tyrant. All right, so it turns out, even though its usage is slowly decreasing, Carnage Tyrant's still very good in this format. Interesting that there's decided that was a really weird version of Green Black. They chose to run instead of Branch Walker, they chose to run the 1/2. I can't Seeker Squire, that's the name, which notably makes Carnival a lot worse. But Carnival, even though I couldn't get it to work that game, Carnival could have killed a Jade Light Ranger still. I'm still really liking this deck though. I'll probably brew with it a bit. I do have a white red, like a fully formed white red deck. So if I was ever to like fully grind on the ladder to try to get as high as I could, I'd probably play with that. But I mean, like, I like building decks too much. I'll probably end up still playing with this and maybe make some adjustments before the next video. But yeah, I think that's a pretty good wrap up for this video. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this series as a whole in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think of the deck. If you have any constructive feedback, not just say why not this or whatever. I would like some constructive feedback, hopefully. Whether you think like I'm missing a card or whether you have like a specific question about why a card made it into the deck. But yeah, that's all for this. Keep your guys' eyes on the channel for the next video, whenever that may be. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.